Good morning, St. Francis. Good morning, people of God. It is a special Saturday, Reflection Saturday, the 30th day of December, 2023. A Saturday because it is the octave of Christmas, and it's a good thing to be able to mark all of these days of Christmas with a little bit of reflection. I do not know if this will have the same connection on Facebook to the YouTube page. For those of you who go that route. But if you go to the YouTube page, you'll be able to find the reflection. It'll be up there. So, Saturday of the octave of Easter. It is the 6th day of Easter. Coming to you still in Manhattan, where it has become noticeably cooler as the fronts have moved in. Old St. Paul's Church behind me, and then the Freedom Tower behind me over there like that. So it's a Saturday morning here down in the Financial District. So not as many crowds as yesterday morning. So not as many crowds as there are up by the tree at Rockefeller Center and all the craziness up there. So again, Old New York, where New York began in this area, always become a favorite part of the city, is right down here in Old New Amsterdam. Our readings for today, though, as we continue with Christmas, not to get caught up in the civil New Year only, but to continue to celebrate Christmas. 6 out of 15 days have passed already. We still have not even reached the halfway mark yet. So important for us to keep embracing the wonder and the glory of Christmas itself. Readings for today, the first letter of John. Now, the first letter of John today goes into a little bit of a crazy spin, in which basically John just talks to men and reminding them of the promises again that God has given them again in the birth of Christ, and that they should remain true to those promises. And so it's fathers and it's sons and children, yes, but that could be children, men, male and female children, but could just be also male children too. So John isn't very broad in his scope when it comes to looking at these at this part of his letter. But the important thing to remember that John talks about, at this point in the letter, is just that it's not the things of the world that matter. It's not the things that kind of pass into history, into time, that matter. And although those things may look attractive and those things may look as though they have kind of substance and some kind of value, in reality, John tells us they do not. And it's important, I guess, for us to always remember that. Again, it's as wonderful and as beautiful as some of the things of the world are. It means that but we have to remember that their meaning is only temporary. And it's especially, again, those things that the world thinks are valuable, those things that the world thinks have merit and have worth, are not the things that basically come from God. Because, again, it's us trying to either imitate God or trying to be more powerful than God or trying to show God up one or whatever. And that's not good for us in the end. It's not good for us as human beings. Again, it does not deny the goodness of the world. It does not deny the wonder and the beauty of God's creation within us. It is not denying ever the wonder and beauty of those things that we may create. And again, those things that create, that give life, that bring together, that unite, that give us hope, that give us peace. Again, in this time of the year in which we speak so much about peace, love, and joy, we as believers know that we cannot just leave it there, that it must be something that continues again and again in our lives and allows us to be able to become the witnesses and the evidence of God's love in this world that the world needs. In addition, to all of this, there is the gospel today, which is the continuation of the presentation narrative from Luke. And the last part of it is the part that deals with Anna the prophetess, the daughter of Phanuel of the tribe of Asher. Again, the fact that she's given information like this, again, attests to the fact that there is some tradition in the early church that basically recognizes that this person perhaps did exist. And while we do not hear what she has to say, because all we hear is that she gives glory to God, seeing the child, everything else like that, we know there's something that's important there. Simeon is just a man, who was upright before God, but Anna's connection to the tribes of Israel, Anna's connection, to her father Phanuel is important for us to know. It is both Simeon and Anna who give praise and glory, who are looking for the Messiah, and who give praise and glory to this God who, again, becomes one like us and whom they witness in their own time and in their own space, while others perhaps are passing by and doing all the other kinds of things. It is both Simeon and Anna who recognize the importance of God in our lives and the importance of God's work that changes our course of human history, and that brings joy to those who dare to believe. A continued blessed Christmas Easter, a continued blessed Christmas season, St. Francis and people of God. May the Lord give you his peace.